Last time on Crown Deceit, the party pursued a lead in their ongoing investigation in the death of Lord Winston Verglund, meeting with both Crawford Cyrillish as well as his young ally, Needle, a mysterious spy who was once a servant of the Queen, going on the run after learning some sensitive information that may help the party in their case. The group met with quite a number of eccentric figures, most importantly, a mage by the name of Valeria, a member of the Queen's Arbiter's Council and an advisor on magical affairs. For some reason, the Hand of the Queen himself requested that Valeria put a magical lock on Lord Winston's home. Why the Hand of the Queen wants to protect the home of a dead man is anyone's guess, but the party managed to convince Valeria to give them combination. They're now going to Lord Winston's home to figure out if they can learn anything more of the truth behind this conspiracy at the heart of the kingdom. Last session, no one almost died. I wonder if I can change those fortunes around. Time for episode 5. You guys are currently heading towards. I'm going to do a little bit of a, if you do not mind, a little bit of a time skip because last time if I'm remembering correctly, you wish to conduct your operations in the night.
Absolutely. That is correct.
Yes, definitely.
I do
In the name of that goal, we will time skip until what time would you like to leave?
I think should we leave by night or day?
By night, and I'm thinking darkest night, so that would be probably in between 12 and 1 a.m.
Okay. Yeah, that
we
sounds
have the
smart.
absolute
Darkest.
most advantage possible. Because we're all dark
I
vision
agree.
people, right? We all got dark vision. That means we can
I
travel with.
believe so.
That means we can travel with no light. We'll see everything in shades of gray, but we won't have any way to reveal ourselves to people who don't have dark vision, who are relying on light.
How many shades of grey?
Marky, what does it look like when you look into a room with no candles? You can still see things, yes?
Yeah, it's shades of grey.
Yeah, like that. That's exactly what we're seeing.
Approximately 50.
Yes, 50,
those
sure.
I knew that's where you were going, and I didn't want to say anything. As you guys,
Yeah,
He's carrying right now.
as you guys get to, so are we heading towards Verglund's home?
Yep.
That's the plan. I like this.
Reminder that Aelfric has the code.
Are we going to try and be stealthy about this?
I think it's probably pertinent to be.
Alright, I'm not really good at that. I was going to buy some quieter armor, but we ran out of money.
My apologies.
No, it's alright. I think it's better to have you alive than have me quiet. So, do you still have your leather armor?
I do.
Can I have your old leather armor?
Does not fit you, does not fit you, does not
Shite.
fit you.
Great. It's really long and skinny, never
It's
mind.
not, yeah, that was the bold plan. Maybe Thea and Aelfric could pull that off, but yeah, dwarf to tiefling is a little bit too.
It's a little much. Also, mine is very clearly tailored for a woman, so...
Yeah.
Well, you don't know how buxom I am. I never take me bib off. Alright, well, in that case, I'm going to... I got something I can do. Alright, let me fidget with these boots a little bit, and I'm going to use my last arcane infusion to create some boots of elven kind. That'll give me...
I will say that you probably did that while you're back at the inn, not like on the road. I don't know if this is a home rule thing, but I usually just say like you can only do that while you're in like a safe and relatively secure area.
Right, I don't think we had left quite yet.
Yeah.
It was my understanding. So
We would have had we have plenty of time to be able to form.
Yeah, you were waiting for nightfall for a while, so you got plenty of time to create some boots of elven kind. Add that to your inventory. I am not making a card for it.
That's alright.
The mansion is not too far away, about a 30-minute walk, hour-long walk. It's not close to where Crawford is, but it's like closer to him than it is to you. So, are we approaching stealthfully?
Yes.
Yes,
we are.
definitely.
Can we all? I'll turn on my stealthy music, and can we all make
Da-da,
me some stealth
Da-da.
checks?
Sorry, I'll get us copyright struck. I won't.
Yeah,
do
well,
that.
this video's not getting monetized now. Thanks for that.
Alright, so that's a straight roll for me instead of one with disadvantage. It's better.
The fuck is that sound? What the hell was
17 on
that?
It's
stealth.
the ghost of Christmas past.
The ghost of carriages I don't want to hear.
Right, it's pretty
That
good.
was a 21 on stealth.
21 on stealth? And sorry, I was focusing on the random carriage noises. What was the other roll? Someone said a roll and I did not hear it.
17.
17 from the rogue, and then from Aelfric or from Sparky.
12.
My hooves are quite quiet tonight.
So 12, 17, and 23.
21.
21. 12, 17, 21. Let's get that cheeky average.
Nobody's hearing the clip clopping from me tonight. Damn it.
Round down. That's an average. That is an average of 16. Quite proficient. You guys. Okay. You approach the home. No one seems to interrupt you. There is a very plain looking. I mean, there's a lock just plainly on the door. I mean, this is an arcanum lock. The locked combination is tied to the mind of the person who applied the lock, Ilaria. So there is a possibility, however slight, that she just changed the lock combination after you left. Because you can just literally just change her mind. It's tied to the combination she has in her head. So, would you like to try to unlock the door?
What does the door look like? Does it have like buttons or latches? How do we enter the combination?
So the door is normal double door. There's a large just steel bar applied to it with multiple what is it called? It's a combination lock.
Alright,
There's
so you
8
twist a thing?
Yeah.
Ugh.
She gave you the combination. But if she changed her mind, then whatever defenses this home has will activate against you. How much do you trust the information Ilaria gave you?
What kind of vibe did you get off her?
Me? Very genuine. I believe I would trust.
I got off quite a bit of paranoia. But she also seemed quite keen in what we had to offer her. And I have not delivered that letter to Lord Crawford yet. So to kill us now would make no sense. It would grant her no audience.
I love that kind of logic. Love it. That's why you make the big bucks. Alright.
My mother taught me well.
Should maybe I try and do it with me brass arm. Try and fidget with the knob with the
Alright.
non-organic arm.
Aelfric, do you communicate the combination to him?
Yes,
Before we do,
absolutely.
I just want to take one precaution for our safety, and I'm going to be very careful with how I do this because the spell can really fuck us over if I don't do it right. But I have access to
Okay.
it. Well, what I want to do is I actually want to cast a darkness, but settle the radius to where we are behind it, 10 feet, but just obscure the entire area, on the pathway in the door.
Okay. So you...
Just give us a little extra cover.
Very good idea.
Yeah, very good. You do a little twirl and cast darkness. The area is obscured, though there's a giant dark void now, so people definitely know something's going on. Might want to do that.
I'm
while-
hoping just because it is also, I specifically said the darkest time of
Oh,
night.
darkest night. Yeah.
We are at the peak of night, so the darkest point in the sky.
It is a little bit obscured, but keep in mind that this is absolute magical darkness, so it's a little bit
Absolutely.
more.
It would be noticed if you looked at it, but
Yeah.
that would be if you looked at it. I'm hoping that it's blended enough to buy us some cover, and then I can let it go down.
All right. Well, it will hopefully buy you that cover you need. Sparky.
Before I even do that, I'm gonna cast aid on all of us, and I'm going to take like a little magic button, and it's going to spark a little bit before I hand it out, and then I hand it to you. I'm like, all right, put it under your lapel or something, and push the button, and that'll bolster your survivability a little bit. And I do that for all 3 of us, and that gives you 4 hit points.
Yeah.
Is neither your hit point max is increased by 5.
Oh, rad. Okay.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
great. Yeah. So, all right, Aelfric, the combination is it's pictograms, not numbers. So, do you
Alright.
communicate them to Sparky?
Yeah, yeah.
It's very
Yeah,
much like
I'll
them
instruct.
Skyrim locks, but with even more rotations. Like it's a way more complicated combination. But as you put in the lock, as Sparky you approach, you notice that there's some dust beneath your feet.
What's that about?
Alright.
Did we
Let's
not
take a
hit-
look. What is that?
It looks like you heard that this lock has a tendency to disintegrate those who do not enter the correct combination or try to
Oh, look
break
at this.
through.
Does it look fresh? Does it look like fresh dust?
It's hard to tell. I don't even know if a check would provide you that information. It's dust.
I just kind of draw a little smiley face in the dust and then kind of wince and smile at my friends.
All right. Are you putting
This
it
is
in?
like Elfric's like sweating a bead.
It was nice knowing you, and I put it in, yeah.
You put in the combination. A latch opens on the other end of the long bar. It looks like you need to stick your arm in and pull something.
All right, I'll use the metal one.
Good idea. You stick your arm in, pull it.
Aye.
There's a moment. You wait. And the door opens.
Ah!
Yo, let's go.
Okay. As soon as the door opens, I start ushering everybody in because I want to drop the darkness as soon as the door's closed again.
All right. As you guys walk in. Okay.
And then
Notes.
vanish the darkness to eliminate suspicion.
All right. Once through, you can already. So this home is definitely abandoned, considering that the only resident is no longer
Dead.
with us. He is dead.
Burnt to a crisp.
Yes, he is quite a crispy man. So as you guys walk
It's
in,
crispy, okay.
yeah. See, I got you here. As you guys walk in, there's a thin layer of dust over everything, quite frankly. Excuse me. Would you guys like to? What are you looking for?
A study. I want
A
to find
study?
an office.
Roll. I mean, you could just find that. If anyone has something like very specific to find, then you can. Then I'll have you roll if you're looking for.
I want to
anything
look
specific.
through a study.
Okay, you want to look through the study
Yeah,
now.
like
roll
I'm
investigation.
hoping to look through.
May I assist
Assist?
at proficiency?
Okay, so you two both roll. We'll take the higher one. Immediately, you notice a giant map in the study, and it looks like a corner of it has been torn off.
Do we not have a piece of a torn map? Am I imagining that? That sounds very familiar.
No, you're not imagining that. He had a piece of a torn map, and it's actually in Discord. He had a piece of a torn map on his person when he died. It's in general chat, I believe.
Was that was the evidence that we had in our home, was it not?
Yes.
Do we have that with us?
I will leave that up to you.
I'm gonna say yes.
Sure.
For the purposes of connecting the map.
Yeah. It's
Fear.
definitely the same. It's definitely the same map. Though there are some still blank spots, just because, like, you know, it was burnt, but Sparky's clever mending did well. But hey, Aelfric, investigation.
Yes. I rolled a 16.
Thea, investigation.
Oh, sorry, I forgot to hit the button. Ah, no, I rolled an 11.
Okay, Aelfric, you are the one you're. Okay. This office is definitely it's stripped bare. Like there's not a lot in here. He must have taken a lot with him because I mean clearly this lock was placed before anyone could get in the home just because there's nothing walled off. Everything seems like still intact from when he left, but he seemed to have taken a bunch of items with him on his journey before he left. Most of which was probably lost in the inferno or taken from his person when he died perhaps. Either is possible, but he The office is pretty bare. You do find a few tomes about the what was it? The War of the Bloody Ruby, which is which is the war in which Velnoth attacked the Augustale at the time, the Ardinian Empire. It is no longer an empire. It's been through a rough time, but at the time, empire. There's a few books in the study on that, but they seem to have been left behind.
Okay, very well. So, I guess, did I find anything that would be like directly relevant to what we're doing right now, or?
I mean, what are you doing? You're just looking for evidence about this man.
Yeah. No, I didn't think so.
So, I have a question about the piece of map we found. Were there markings or writings on this piece of map?
No, there were not. There was simply a location, a very specific location. This is a giant, almost world map. It doesn't cover the northern peninsula, but Aora and Taldria are covered. Both major continents, both major occupied continents are covered. And he tore off this very specific, very small portion of it to take with him.
Now, I remember that there was a mountain range at the top of this.
Yes.
Where is that mountain range lining up on the map?
On the big map? On the big giant map? It is the northern mountains from your dreams, definitely. Lines up.
Well, that's interesting.
I'm gonna go poke around in his personal effects. Does he have a bedroom I can look through?
Good idea. Make an investigation check yourself.
Alright. I'm pretty good at that.
Also, Aelfric, you notice with a 16, sorry, I forgot to add this detail. With
Yeah,
a
it was a 16.
You notice this room is really cold. Like it's colder than the other rooms.
13 on the die for 23.
23. Damn. Yeah, you
Sheesh.
managed. What you managed to find is, I mean, it's a bedroom. He certainly slept here. I mean, again, what's weird is like a lot of his personal effects are left behind. If this was part of an investigation, you assume a lot of this stuff would be taken in for evidence, but nothing has been taken. It's all been completely left alone. It looks like there is a memory orb on the counter. It seems to be shattered and broken.
Do I know what that's all about?
It's at first you just think it's a normal globe, like maybe a snow globe, but then you realize that there is it's a common magical item. It allows you to preserve a memory, like inside of an orb, like a 3D photograph. You don't know what a photograph is, but that's what it is.
Yeah.
I'm gonna gather up the pieces of that and cast mending on it and hope for the best.
You gather up the pieces and cast mending. This was broken pretty recently. It looks like he broke it and didn't bother to pick it up.
Alright.
As you cast mending, it shows like the image flickers back barely. What you see is a man you could only presume to be Lord Winston himself, shaking hands with Halderon Aldrich, the head counselor.
Whoa. Alright. I'm gonna run over to me companions and show them.
It's by that point the image is faded.
Ugh.
Mending can't fix that many things.
Alright. I will relay that to them. And it looks like he left most of his personal effects. He's not a martial character. He was more of a diplomat, eh?
He was very talented and proficient and accomplished a general at seas. He was an admiral, the arbiter of ships for many years.
Does he have an armory?
Oh, now we're talking. Yeah, he does. Do you want to try to find?
Yeah, let's see if he's got some sort of like a breastplate or something I can slide up under my dress.
Yeah, I mean, he does, though they don't fit you.
Sure. Maybe I
You
can
could get him
fit it.
maybe with a little bit of gold. Jokini could maybe make some magic happen.
Ugh, I'm gonna. Alright. He's not using it anymore. I'm gonna just throw it in my pouch.
Alright, sweet. I mean, wait, you throw it in your pouch? It's a.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah, sure. Alright, as you guys The room. Okay, at this point, you notice it too. As you guys are like walking through the home, the office is really cold and like has a musty smell to it, like a cave.
Can I look around and see if I can find where that's from? Like tap on some walls to see if there's a hollow, like there's a see, pull books, see if like a fucking like bookcase opens.
No, pulling books does not open any bookcase. Aelfric, what are you trying to do with this?
I'm not entirely sure.
Eventually, Thea, you're poking around. Are you like, what are you doing? Like knocking on walls? Just
I'm knocking on walls, like tapping my heel against the floor to see if there's a trapdoor, if there seems like a wall has another room behind it, like it's not like just
the wall
wall.
with the map. There's definitely something back there.
Ooh.
Can I start feeling around the edges to see if I can find a catch, like a latch to open?
Not hard to find.
I open it.
The map swing, and there is a stairway leading down. It looks like this was carved into the wall and like carved to the stairway. Like the stairway was already here, way before this home was placed here.
Look at that. And before proceeding any further, she's going to draw her rapier and have it in a readied position and waiting for the others before descending.
Would you guys like to descend?
Before
Yes.
we do, I'd be like, so one of the last thing that the Lord left behind was an image of him shaking hands with Haldoran, aye? And then somebody, after his death, shattered this. Somebody didn't want us to see it. Feels pertinent.
Yeah,
I
good
know-
observation.
I know we were told that Haldoran is a dead end, but it does look more and more like it potentially could have been him.
Aye.
To kill an old friend and then to be confronted with a memory like that, I could only imagine that would lead one to smashing the object. Or maybe it could be somebody who was angry at both of them.
That's a great idea. You're so smart. Should we, in case something goes awry, leave an indicator as to where we are, or are we trying to get in and out without being discovered?
I
Okay.
think
A rat scurries past your feet and runs into the stairway.
Personally, whatever happens, I'm not sure. I don't think anyone's gonna come looking for us. We should probably just get in and out.
Trust.
I agree.
Alright. Stealthy then, hey?
Yes.
I think so.
All right, roll stealth checks, I suppose.
All right, 21.
21.
Dirty 20.
17.
17.
14. Not too bad.
Those are pretty good. Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
look at that.
You guys stealth down into this place, and this is where the chill was. Words are hard. The chill was coming from. It also seems that the more you walk, he did not build this. He bought this home because, or at least this home was built over this after the fact. This is an old structure, like not ancient, maybe like 80, 90 years old. As you descend down, you find yourself in a massive, abandoned laboratory of some kind.
What in all of the gods?
Cool.
The rat that beat you down there is like eagerly like scurrying about.
Does that rat seem like a normal rat?
Looks like a rat.
Is it acting more intelligent than a rat should be?
It's running around.
Okay. Well, let's have a look then. This is hidden for a reason. It's definitely been here longer than the house. Is it like by laboratory, is it just there's equipment around, or is there papers or ledgers or?
Only one piece of it seems to be like recently used. There's a table set up. with like books and tomes and research. All the stuff from the office that should have been in there is down here. Only one part is really used. Just this corner where you enter.
Oh man, let me start going through that. I want to start going through some papers.
All right, what
Gonna
are the rest of you doing?
fire a fucking ray of frost right in front of that rat. Like, intentionally missing it. But watching it.
It's the second you so you like pull back your mechanical arm, you fire forth your ray of frost, and as you do, the little rat like jumps and like scurries away and freaks the hell out.
Alright.
I didn't trust the rat either.
Well, it's just that the spy master is a changeling. I don't know what their capabilities are, but if I was trying to be inconspicuous, no one will notice a rat.
Very good point. I am now paranoid.
I was
Sorry.
convinced it could have been the giant rat man we met before.
They could both be the spy master for all I know. I don't know what a changeling can do. It's terrifying, really. Though if I could change my own appearance, that would be really cool.
I have magic for that.
That's interesting. So I want to look at the equipment. What's it for?
That blue fire that you guys were like fight the flame wraith, the same fire, that same as your flame, is contained in these like giant canisters. He has tons of it down here.
Are there any
Excuse me?
notes? Sorry.
They're back up. Like, okay, so you enter. There's the only part that seems to be used actively is this table with a bunch of notes. Everything else is just ancient equipment. You can head back up. That's where all the notes are.
Oh. Well, I'm not going to leave my friends. So let's look around and then. Do you think some of this is that Arcanist's fire that Grimshaw was asking for?
I think this is eerily similar to the flames that nearly burnt our home down.
Oh, yeah, that too.
You know, yeah, could be related. He just says, kind of like looking around more closely.
Are you
Is there
looking at
anything in the
tomes?
papers? Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, do you read them?
Aye.
You both, I mean, first and foremost, Sparky, you're looking at a bunch of like ledgers of experimentation. He was experimenting with this substance. He calls it just the substance. It contains properties of necrotic, fire, and frost magic. It is quite the it is quite the powerful material. You could be used in a variety of ways, and was the chief weapon of war of Velnoth, the ancient enemy of Ardinia. He continues to research it and look through what its capabilities and even applicable usages. And as you're looking through like possible uses of the fire, you can't help but notice like he's got a list of targets in the city, like various barracks, pieces of the keep, and the royal family's holdfast.
So that's pretty incriminating.
And one might think.
But that doesn't explain why he died. I'd expect to see this in the possession of the killer, not the victim of the murder.
Unless he was up to some impropriety and he got turned down by his compatriots. I'm going to look closely at that there tome that I'm looking at with the list of potential targets, and what's on the table here that's just kind of an inconsequential item like a pen or a
There's some ink and a pen. The ink is dry, but maybe you
Perfect.
can get a little bit.
No, I don't need that at all. So I'm just going to take the inkwell, the dry inkwell,
Yeah.
and I'm going to, with magical tinkering, use it to create a static image of this page of the tome with the incriminating evidence on it, and magically infuse that to where it displays that image, and I'm going to put that inkwell in my pocket.
Good idea. Hell yeah. As you cast your arcane magic to preserve this image in your pocket, you have it now. Well done. Thea, you're reading some kind of journal, and there are disturbing implications. He talks a lot about Velnoth, the Necromancer King, but in like a very complimentary way. The one man who could have returned our nation to its greatness, the one man who could have returned this nation to what it once was. He was slain under false pretenses. We did not know what we had until it was too late. But now I see. A true path has been shown to me. Alderaan is a fool. But I go now to find his lost fortress. I will show them all his power. Now nothing can stop us. We will rise again. And soon, the little girl will tremble as we find the true master of Ardinia.
I have some questions, and they're regarding the state Lord Winston was found in when he died.
Crispy,
What?
crispy.
Yeah, well, was he so burnt that they assumed it was him?
No. It was definitely him. He was still recognizable. He was like, it was like Two-Face again. I keep on using that
Okay,
example. But he was
so-
definitely him. You
Okay,
also heard him
so
screaming, so...
my second question is the assassin that broke into my home. When they exploded into hellfiery wraith disgustingness, were they recognizable after the fact?
He wasn't. His corpse was definitely different. It was like ripped in half as the wraith burst forth from his body.
These pages become more and more incriminating.
Hey.
He's speaking of the Necromancer King in reverence. He's talking of overthrowing our queen. He speaks of going to the northern mountains. The mountains we keep going back to. I do not like that we have been pointed towards these mountains 4 times now. The map, the dream, this is apparently where that fortress is, and now direct confirmation this is exactly where he was going to go.
Unfortunately, none of the tomes seem to contain the fortress's exact location. In his paranoia, he never wrote it down. Ilfric, what are you doing throughout this, by the way?
Me, I'm mostly just kind of observing, keeping an eye on entrances, exits, like looking for any way anybody could enter and perhaps interrupt what we're doing.
Give me
Keeping
a
an eye out,
perception.
like lookout, I would say. Perception. Let me take a look.
Perception. While we're
All right,
having that,
Among Us.
Thea, continue your theory.
Theory.
We need to go to that mountain.
Should.
I don't know how, but it still keeps leading back to it. The only thing I can't figure out is why in the hell he would have been killed off. He doesn't seem like he was working with anyone. At least he doesn't speak of anyone.
He says, "Oh, we."
He does say a we, but she's assuming that's like we as in he and the king, the necromancer king.
The royal we.
Yeah. I mean, he speaks of a we, but it seems like it's in context to the necromancer, not to a cult. He doesn't speak of working with specific individuals. He just, I don't know. I feel like I don't have all the pieces.
Ilfric, what's your roll on that perception check?
Dirty 20.
There's a hissing sound.
I immediately move to investigate.
You get closer to it?
Yep.
I should have checked for traps. Oops.
You're walking through. There's a giant hole in the middle. The floor seems to have collapsed in. It's deep. It's really deep.
Where's Ilfric going?
Ilfric?
I start. One moment. I'm gonna. I take a coin and I drop it to see how deep the hole is.
You wait. You wait. You wait. 2 minutes pass.
Okay.
Dude.
Oh,
That thing goes
my.
down.
You may want to check this out.
We should
Ah.
take this book with us before we do anything.
I'm already putting the journal in my bag.
Great.
All right. So anyway, where's everyone standing right now? Just curious.
Near the
I'm
table.
standing right beside the hole.
I guess I'm kind of in between the desk and the hole because when Alfred started walking off, I kind of would have started half walking after him.
At this point, you finally hear the coin echo
Oh.
through the cavern,
So it does have a bottom.
and you hear that hissing sound get particularly loud. And then all of a sudden, as you're just standing there beneath the hole, a large reptilian snout grabs Aelfric and tries to pull him down. I need you guys to roll initiative against
shame.
whatever the hell's coming out of that hole.
Shit.
Ugh.
Well, for the record, I can't be surprised if that helps.
Oh, yeah, yes,
I
you're
have
not surprised.
alert.
We are rolling initiative, so you are not surprised. Sorry, I completely,
Well, just in case this went by surprise round rules, I
no
can't be
surprise round.
surprised. Also,
Okay,
that is a
I'm gonna
24 for
I'm
initiative.
gonna place you all appropriately. I did not know where you'd be standing, so I did not want you to assume. Aelfric, you're at the hole. Math is really hard. So Thea, you're up first. Aelfric is being bitten by a giant
Okay.
lizard.
Okay, I need
Oh
to
wait,
see
hold
exactly.
on. But before we get too excited here, let me just check the rules on this whole fancy. Oh no. Oh, okay. It's on their turn that they can do the thing. Anyway,
Yep.
continue.
Well, this is a problem, ain't it? I think Thea is going to move. I might need some help moving, because,
I got you.
yeah, I just want to get up next to Ilfric.
All right, I will move you next to Aelfric here.
Thank you. And I am going to cast Green Flame Blade.
All right, you cast Green Flame Blade.
Oh, not great at all. Let's hope the fire damage is better. No, marginally. That is 4 piercing and 4 fire.
Wow. Okay, 4 piercing and 4 fire. You grab your sword, you plunge it into the creature's side, but its armor is tougher than you expected, and it glances off. The fire does a little bit of damage, but it is certainly it's still in play. Let's say. The basilisks.
Oh wait, sorry, I should have done this first as a bonus action, but I will just learn it for this time. Crimson Right on my blade. I need to take a little bit of damage, and now my blade is crackling with lightning.
Nice. Very nice.
Nice. Very cool. Very.
Okay,
cool.
okay, I only took 1 point of damage though. That's nice.
I'm sorry. I tried to. I wanted to spread out the basilisks throughout the initiative order, but they all just rolled at in the same area anyway. I was like, damn. All right. Well, that's something. So, anyways, at the end of your turn,
Yep.
Basilisk numero uno is going to give you guys a good glance, and can you both make me Constitution saving throws?
Ooh, con?
Me?
Yeah, both of you.
9.
Oh, great.
17.
17.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, with a 17, you do succeed. Aelfric with a 9, your legs start to turn to stone. I will tell you how you can solve that problem in a moment.
No.
I can tell you. I'll tell you how to solve it. This problem that you face. Sparky, you are. Damn, they can't get to you. Yeah, this one I guess can try to petrify Thea as well. Thea, make me another. Make me another Constitution saving throw.
That's a 19 for you.
Yo, yeah, you resist both. You managed to close your eyes, shield yourself.
Monster Huntress here, thank
Monster
you.
Huntress, hell yeah. Okay, well, it did its petrifying thing, so both these guys will do the only thing that they. Okay, this guy's gonna take another bite against Thea. That's a natural fucking 1. What the hell?
No, that does not hit.
Not confirmed, but it almost was. This guy is kind of useless right now. He can't really hit anyone with anything. This guy is 30 feet away. Oh, yeah. So he's going to use his Wait, no, he's gotta get a little bit closer. 15. There we go. His poison fumes!
Poison.
Yeah, poison fumes! Make Constitution saving throws again, both of you.
God, he is not
Yeah,
good at
me?
these, sir.
Well, you rolled so well! You rolled
Yeah,
so
but I
well.
only have a +1 to con.
You got this, I believe.
Hell, a 16?
A 16 succeeds.
I'm sick. I think the dice are paying me back from Thea getting her ass
Uh,
kicked last time.
All right.
Elfric,
10.
you take. Well, actually, you both take the damage. I just need to figure out who's half. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Oh, max damage. That's max. That's the max possible damage I could deal on that. So Aelfric, you take 16 poison damage, and Thea, you take 8 poison damage.
16.
Ow. Ow. Okay, I wish I was a mutant right now, and... Okay.
All right, Aelfric.
What?
Aelfric. There is one way you could solve if you want to. Now, there's two things you could do. You could either try to succeed the Constitution saving throw again, or you could take the direct approach. You have a knife.
No, I know. Oh no. Fuck.
You can you can take 2d12 damage and skin yourself to get the petrification out.
Ah!
Okay, here's what I will say. How many saving throws do I have left?
1.
I have very bad con. I'm just gonna oh shit. I guess.
No, you cannot uncanny dodge the damage you do to yourself. No, you can't do that.
Oh, damn it. Okay.
No.
Here's the thing, because how many
Absolutely
do you
not.
said 2d12?
It's 2d12. You could roll 2 1s. You could roll 2 1s.
Yes.
roll two
However,
12s.
hear me
You
out.
could roll 2 12s.
If I roll a pair of 8s, then I run out of hit points like halfway through the fucking job. So that's a risk I'm willing to take. I sort of just shoot my legs a sad, sympathetic glance. Farewell.
All right. No, you're not saying farewell. You're cutting off the limb. But yeah, you right.
Yeah,
I'm not
saying
gonna-
that to my legs.
I'm not gonna roll it. I'm not gonna roll it so that the audience knows I'm not fudging shit. All right, Aelfric, you're
Alright.
rolling this.
All right, I want this to be big. I'm rolling it. I'm finding the how I can.
You
roll
don't.
it.
You do not want it to be big. You do not want it to
No,
be
I
big.
want this to be boring. Well,
Terrible.
yeah, I mean, okay, wait. Okay, so he will drop me not in the big hole, right?
Yeah, yo, if you go down, he could drag you into the big hole, and that would be really bad. So don't go down here. Run away.
That's not too
No.
bad.
Wait, yeah, okay, wait. That wasn't too terrible.
Not bad at all.
Yeah.
You take
Sorry,
11
force of
points of damage. How are you doing?
That's pretty average.
5 hit points left.
Okay,
Oh, dear
so
God, sir.
all right. So anyway, yeah, that was your attack. You attacked yourself technically.
Mm-hmm.
So you can you still have your bonus action. You still have your bonus action.
Oh, I don't. Okay.
Rogues can do this thing.
And I. What?
Never mind. Go.
So, I'm thinking. Okay, is there a chance of me breaking free from this thing's grasp?
It's not grabbing you. It bit you.
Okay, just breaking its teeth off. Okay. Oh, so it just kind of bit me and moved on. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, you were cutting off the petrification so that you didn't turn to stone.
Right. Okay. So I think I'm just gonna disengage and get out of here.
Fair, fam.
Yeah, I'm not living. So
Yeah, I don't want
Disengage.
you to die.
1, 2, 3. Oh, there
Too
are
much
more
of a
this
mystery
way.
to die,
4,
sir.
5 and 6. I also, if I can, I'm just going to grab out my short bow and end my turn.
Okay, Sparky, you watched all this go down from a distance.
And I see Aelfric just going to town on his shins with a knife, and I'm like, oh, what the fuck? Ugh. And then Spackle, you know what to do, and I point at the basilisk.
God,
That
I need to get the frickin' spackle in here. I'm so sorry.
you're okay, buddy. I just assume he's with me most of the time.
Yeah.
And I gesture at this particular basilisk that's over by Thea, and I'm like, all right, buddy, force ballista, go. And he's going to
Oh,
make his
please
force
knock it
ballista.
back into the hole.
That's the plan there.
Does it push people?
I love it.
Yeah, pushes 10 feet on the
Good.
head. So that is to hit. Not too bad, 21 to hit.
That hits.
Alright, so he takes 15 force damage and is shoved backwards. I'm sorry, 5 feet.
Why I
He's
love
shoving.
artillerists so
He
much.
he hits the pipe on his way down. Down the hole he goes.
Good boy, Spackle. Alrighty. And now I'm going to.
Nice shot.
Thank you. It was all Spackle. Had nothing to do with me, really. Let's see here. Do I know what a basilisk is there, DM?
Their deal. I mean, you
Yeah, do
saw
I
it
know
almost-
anything about them?
They are poisonous creatures. I mean, they are quite the pests in the dwarven communities and the mines.
Alright.
Many times they have turned a miner to stone with their very gaze. So you might
Alright.
want to look at them.
So I was trying not to metagame here because Jesse Jurdak knows a lot about them, but I
Well,
didn't know if
these
Sparky
are-
did.
These are the flea mortals basilisks. Ooh.
Ooh.
So,
Alright, so I know that looking right at their eyes is not advisable, eh?
yes.
Alright, well in that case, I'm going to... how great of a fall is this precipice right before me,
5
between
feet.
me? 5 feet, oh, nothing. Except for I'm not very fast. 1, 2, 3, 4...
I got you.
I'm going to stay right here for now.
Okay.
And I am going to simply Ray of Frost the one closest to Dia. That is a... Oops. Ray of Frost to hit. That is a natural 20 for
Dude,
27.
roll to confirm.
Rolling to confirm it now. No. Nope, not confirmed. Another. That's a 7. But yeah, one natural 20.
One natural 20 will do it, dude.
All right. So that's 14 frost damage. I don't know how you account a crit.
I just double the damage.
All right. So that's 28 frost damage to that one.
28 frost damage. Yeah, you unleash the bolt of frost magic at it, hits it in the leg, and seems like it breaks off a couple of its 6 legs, but it is still coming. It's still alive.
That's the end of me turn.
Yeah. Thea,
So I just remembered something, Crispy.
you remembered something? That's great. Tell me.
Thea's fighting style.
Is
Blind fighting.
that's a thing?
Yes. Yes, it
Amazing.
is.
That's very convenient.
So, yeah, well,
Something I
no, this
designed
is
to say-
perfect. I want to, is it possible for me to cross this gap and get to this guy?
There's a gap? Oh, there is a gap. Holy shit. Yeah, you can absolutely just jump. What's your dexterity?
My dex? 14.
Yeah, you can jump.
Thea is realizing what these things are, or at least what they are doing. She just says, "Oh, all right then," closes her eyes, and then goes forward.
Okay.
And she is going to, do you say it's a free action to pull a short sword?
Sure.
She's gonna pull out her short sword and her
Out of the
righted
pouch,
rapier
bud.
and go to town.
All right, give me some hits.
23 to hit.
23 hits.
I'm gonna guess a 10 does not.
10 hits significantly. Yeah, no.
And
So one of those hit.
bonus
Doing
action
damage.
attack also is a 7, so that does not hit. So that is 7 piercing damage plus 3 lightning.
All right, the lightning courses through its body. So 10. Sparky, how much damage you do again?
28.
28 damage. Give me a second to check. It yet breathes, and it's really bad. But yes, it is almost dead.
Yes. Know that I'm keeping
It's
my eyes
bloody as hell.
closed.
It's bloody as hell, and you are keeping your eyes closed. So its only target is it's Aelfric.
Oh, fuck. I'm sorry, but my con isn't good enough to keep rolling that dice.
Yeah, well, this one's gonna move forward, and it's gonna no longer be useless in battle. On its
Come on.
turn. Wait, no, that one's not up yet. My bad, guys. My bad. This one is going to. Oh wait, no. Does it have its poison fume? No, it does not have its poison fume. It will instead unleash a bite attack. It misses. I mean, at least I assume it does with a 3 plus something. Yeah, no. Nah,
Oof.
that's not gonna happen. You manage to even blind. Wait, do you?
Blind
so
sight. I have blind sight 10 feet around me.
Heck
That's all it
yeah!
does.
Yeah, you have blind
Let's
sight. So
go.
you with your senses, the world fades away. You manage to dodge the attack right as the basilisk bites out. The next basilisk is going to start its turn by unleashing its petrifying ray. Its gaze falls upon you. Aelfric and Sparky, make me some saving throws, please.
Alright,
Some
con save.
Constitution. Yes, some Constitution saving throws.
I'm pretty good at that. Except for I rolled a natural 1.
Okay,
Man, I
that's
rolled a
awesome.
5.
Oh my god, no, you can't both. I can't do this by myself.
It's fine. It's fine. Sparky, you can chop off parts of your body.
Yeah.
Aelfric, you can. We'll figure
I
it out.
don't think Beelfric should do another. What the heck was that name of the house from Game of Thrones? I don't remember.
Bolton.
Yeah.
Also, it still has its turn. This one's just going to. Actually, it knows that Aelfric's about to be petrified. There's nothing he can do about it, so he's just gonna go attack. The basilisk is clever enough to go attack Sparky instead. Sparky, this one has its poison fumes.
Alrighty.
Not the fumes.
No, but it needs to get closer. It hell has its poison fumes. Can you please make me another Constitution saving throw?
Sure.
You should.
Bad roll, but 14.
14 succeeds, and you take half damage. So that is going to be
And I have resistance to poison as a dwarf anyway, so is that a quarter damage?
That's a quarter damage. Sure, we'll rule that.
I forgot dwarves had that. It's not.
2 plus 6 is 8. You take 2 points of poison damage. Your dwarven constitution has protected you from the fumes.
The fumes.
It's a weak fart at best. Ha!
All right, Aelfric,
Okay.
you have a decision to make. You can either.
Oh no.
Okay,
Oh,
so which
no.
one are you willing to risk? If you take the damage, you get knocked out and the petrification stops.
Okay.
Or you could risk the petrification and not get knocked out.
I'm thinking because will
Also,
I be able
both
to?
of you cannot move.
Oh, alright. That was
Do
my
we
next
have a way
question.
to unpetrify him?
I guess I gotta go. I gotta night lights out. Good night.
You how many hit points you have left?
5.
You could totally survive. It's possible.
All right, here it comes. Here it comes.
Gross!
Come on.
Y'all ready for this?
No, I'm not. But you're doing it anyway.
Oh!
It's so close. But the good news is you do not overkill yourself, so you don't automatically lose a death save. But Aelfric, as you're cutting, you manage to cut the last bit, and you're like, oh, thank God. You're not dead. Calm
I
down.
know. I pass out fast from
Sparky,
this world.
you have a choice to make as well. You can either
Aye.
take your action.
Right. Or try and make a constitution saving throw, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, I look at Spackle and I'm like, no matter what happens, just keep shooting, buddy. Knowing that going forward, I'm going to try and make the constitution saving throw.
Okay. Okay. Let me just see when you need to make it. At the end of your turn.
Alright, so first, Spackle will fire away at the one near Thea. So he's going to take his shot, which is going to be... Sorry, I should have had that prepared, but this was scary times.
Yes.
That is 18 to hit.
That is going to hit. Roll me some damage.
So that is 11 force damage on that one over there by Thea.
11 force damage. That's some good damage. And as you hit it in the head with that force damage, the head just is pushed back so much that the neck breaks and snaps. This beast has been slain.
Alrighty. So yeah, a big glob of hardened spackle just kind of hits it right in the snout. And then, so I have an action and then a save? Is that what's going on?
Yes, action and then a save.
Alrighty.
If you can give
Well.
yourself a bonus to roll.
I just have a really high con save. I just rolled really bad before.
Yeah, well, just what if that happens again? Non-0% chance.
there's a non-0% chance, but I'm a gambler. All
I
right.
believe in you.
I do too. I'm going to let's see here. Oh, let's do something fun. Let's go. Hey, I'm gonna. No, that's gonna hurt him. Is it alright? Is it too late, DM, to just hack away at my feet?
No, it is not too late to hack away at your feet.
Alright, I'm gonna take me 2d12 hacking away at the feet damage, and I sigh and
Alright.
I look down at my favorite foot, and I point up my index finger, and you see like a little one of those turkey carving knives that looks like a small chainsaw, just like, oh, this is gonna suck. Hi, here we go. 2d12.
Oh.
That's pretty high. That's a 15.
Oh, you take 15 points of damage, but you are free from the petrification.
Oh, that's I'm gonna my boots of elven kind are filling up with dwarf blood.
Yeah, dwarf blood everywhere. It's
Oh,
rough,
that
guys.
is. That sounds like a sacrilege of some kind.
You can, if you want to take cover behind something or turn your eyes at the end of your turn, I will not stop you.
Do I have movement?
Yes.
I'm going to flop on top of that gosh darn basilisk.
What?
Yep, I want to limp over to the edge and just fall on him.
Okay. I'll make a dex save.
Dex save, alright. Not very
I
dex save.
failed the dex save. Okay,
Oh.
roll me.
I did too.
Well, no, it was for me to avoid.
Oh,
I mean, you
alright.
just, it's not fast. It's a 0 to dexterity.
Yeah.
There are a bunch of spines, spiky spines on its back.
Sure.
You take 2 points of spiky spine damage, and he takes 11 points of smushing damage. I guess you're out of its gaze now. I mean,
I'm pretty heavy. I'm kind of stuck on him.
all right. Well, there you go.
That's me turn.
That's something. Thea, you're up.
I just have a question. Just because I can't zoom out, so it's kind of hard for me to get a read on the map. Are there any more on this side of the room that I
No,
saw?
there is
before?
one left, and Sparky is on top of him.
Okay, well, Thea's going to open her eyes, then an Eldritch Blast it.
Eldritch Blast.
Yeah.
Give me
Yeah.
that hit. Roll the hit.
One moment. So that is... Oh,
You
one.
not have Eldritch Blast as a sound effect. What?
15?
That. Oh dear. Oh come on. That has to hit. It barely hits. Let's
Natural
go.
20.
Natural 20? Damn. Yeah,
I have two of those because I'm level 5.
that's gonna do it. Give me some.
Did not confirm.
No confirm.
No confirm. So that is, I think, 3d10 in total because the one crit.
Good thing you didn't miss, because otherwise you might have hit Sparky.
Well, that is 23 points of force damage.
23 points of force damage. It's not quite dead, but it is dying. You unleash your Eldritch Blasts from your hands, I assume, and both hit the basilisk. It's bleeding out pretty bad. It's almost dead. The beast is going to. I mean, it can't really.
And then I'm gonna close my eyes again.
Oh, okay. I mean, it doesn't have a target for the thing. I guess it's gonna try to bite you off. Wait, let me see if it recharges its poison fumes. It does not. It's gonna try to bite you off. It rolls 2.
No.
That's its turn. 2 plus something, but still that's its turn. Aelfric, give me a death save, because you're dying. You're bleeding out.
Okay,
from
here it comes.
injuries that you.
Okay.
Sorry, you were knocked out for the entire combat. What'd you get?
See, that's what I'm talking about. We're looking at a 17 right now.
That is a 1 success. Mark 1 success. All it would
One
require
success.
is a 2nd level spell to bring him back up to fighting shape, or
Personally?
a really good medicine check.
Ooh.
Sparky.
Hey. All right, I'm gonna pry my thighs off of this spiky basilisk.
Okay.
And then try and limp over to Elfric.
Okay, he's gonna take an attack of opportunity.
That's fine.
That's okay. That's 20 to hit.
I'm sorry, dirty 20.
Yep.
Yeah, shield. No, actually, no. I'm gonna let it hit. Let it hit.
Oh,
I
okay,
need,
okay.
I need this to.
That's going to be, sorry, I was like leaning down because my dice rolled under my monitor.
You're good.
8 points of damage total. Wait, no, 6 points of damage because so half of it is poison.
Oh, all right, you little shite. Thanks for that on the way out. All right, I'm going to lean down to Aelfric and cast level 2 healing word.
Level
I'm sorry,
2 heal.
Sorry, not healing word. Cure wounds. So,
You're going to cast a level 2 cure wounds, and that will stabilize, and we'll say just for the sake of brevity, bring him back up to fighting shape.
all right, are we rolling for healing, or is he just at 1 hit point?
He's at 1 hit point.
All right, Spackle, take care of me light work for me, and he's gonna try and hit that thing with the force ballista.
Okay, give me some hits. Roll to hit.
19 to hit.
That's going to hit. Give me some damage.
That is pretty good. 18 force damage, and it gets knocked back 5 feet.
Okay, I mean, 18 force damage. I mean, good news is, as you unleash the bolt from Spackle, how do you want to do this?
Sure,
Whoa.
yeah, just like a big hardened loogie of quick dry and cement catapults through the air, and it begins to dry as little pieces of it are flying off, and it gets sharper where the momentum has caused it to spread thin, and it just bisects it straight down the middle, long ways.
Oh, this guy is so dead. You rip him apart if you wish to loot the corpses of these basilisks.
Yes. Because I want to loot any monster parts off of these, please.
Yes, you can.
If I could take their eyes, that would be cool.
All
I
right,
feel like
that
that's a
is-
good reagent.
That's, well, I don't know what actually, I have to pull up the Monster Loot Codex. But yes, you have won! Congratulations! Yay!
Aelfric, are you alright?
Okay, as all right as I can be, I suppose. Just kind of get up.
Sparky, are you alright?
I mean, I think I lost my favorite toe.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
That's all right. I've got 11 more.
My
Wait.
legs have been torn to shreds. Is there something I can perhaps walk with? I sort of look around for maybe a stick or something to prop my weight against, as both of his legs, are just red, just like spaghetti.
I'm gonna cast a level 1 heal wounds on you.
Can Thea give him the sheath from her? Like, take the sheath off her belt? It's a
Yeah.
long sword. It's a long sword, so that's a pretty big blade, so...
I'm sure you guys, that will perfect work. You could take a pipe, you could take, like, any of the sticks lying around. Yeah, you can find him something. You could break one of the chairs, like, you got it.
That's 12 hit points back for you there, Aelfric.
Oh no, it's not long sword, I'm saying it's a rapier, but still, long blade.
Alright,
Thank
does anyone, to loot a basilisk, that's gonna be some nature check.
Oh, yes.
Nothing to do with that shite. That's gross.
I rolled a 1, so...
Okay, well, but as you try to like, all right, you're a little sloppy. You try to loot the basilisk, and all the sensitive bits are destroyed in the process. You have a second basilisk if you wish to try again.
Yeah, sure. You know, just like, okay, no, that didn't work. Get back to basics. I was taught better than this. That's a little better. That's a 14.
A 14. That will give you a 1 basilisk fang. It does not have an immediate use, but can be crafted by a smith into a dagger that deals an additional 1d6 poison damage on a hit. Non-magical dagger. It's a poison dagger, essentially.
Pretty cool.
I may need to see your smithing friend again at some point, Sparky.
Sure, Zucchini's great. I mean, I'm pretty good too, but she's pretty good.
I mean, you have
I
smithing
mean, if you
tools?
would like to.
No.
give it a try.
I feel like if I fail, I'd feel quite guilty. But if she fails, then I get to gloat.
Oh, I see. Well then, yes, I will give this to her instead.
All right.
Okay, so basilisks down here. Okay, I want to make sure I'm not using meta knowledge here. Do I know that basilisks can be raised and tamed?
These ones seem to not be raised or tamed. It looks like
Or are
that
these
the
just
giant.
like...
It looks like the giant hole that is in the middle of this laboratory just leads down to some very bad places, and they just sensed you and crawled up. They wanted to eat. They were hungry.
Do you think we've gotten enough out of here?
I mean, I kind of want to learn how to do this cool fire shite, if I'm being perfectly honest.
The necromancy fire?
Aye.
It's an interesting field.
I
In
just
my
don't.
experience, it's quite breathtaking, literally.
Yeah, that's
Like
real
a
funny, man.
weak
That's a good one.
grin. Not a good one. But I'm not sure. Perhaps we should be dabbling with what was the main powers of a long dead necromancer that nearly destroyed our land.
I mean, it didn't stop this guy from doing it.
Is there,
Wait,
Is there-
is that Crispy talking or is that
Nope.
someone else?
That's someone else.
is that fucking rat?
Oh, I swear to the gods.
You see a tiefling man, a tiefling person, I should say, step out of the shadows. It was a good fight. That was really good. You did a good job. Nice.
Thanks for all your help there, shithead.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm not a real risky guy. And also, I'm not getting paid enough to deal with basilisks.
Does
So we're
any of us know this tiefling?
Oh, we've met. I looked a little different when we met, but we've met.
Who are you?
Well, I think I called myself Bartholomew when I met you first. I was a big rat at the time.
great.
Oh, I see. So, why did you follow us down here?
Follow you down here, dude. You unlocked the door. We've been trying to get in here for forever. But, I mean, I do have my reasons for why I followed you down here. Well,
Yes, so
followed.
answer my question, please, sir.
Well,
Sir Shaw,
Shaw?
right? Am I mistaken?
Oh, no. Yeah, that guy is not me. No,
Yeah.
definitely.
No, do you remember the big rat fellow we met with the Goliath that you had a staring contest with?
Right, but it's my understanding that the spy master is a shapeshifter.
I can't prove to you that I'm not a shapeshifter. All I can do is turn into a rat at certain points of the day. That's it. A big rat. If I could turn into
Are you-
little rats, that would be really useful, but
Are
no.
you a were-creature? Are you a lichen?
Yes. Duh.
Were-rat. Understood.
I think I told you that. But
No,
yes.
actually you did not. You were quite smart-ass about talking to us last time.
Well, yeah, I am really smart. Anyway, look, point is that I have been paid a substantial amount of money to get here before my peers do.
And that has anything to do with why you followed us down here?
Oh, it does. It does. You see, you see, the boss is really mad at you. He's a little pissed. He didn't want you. He wanted to come down here with his own guys, but it seems that you guys have found your way down here all the same, and you have discovered something pretty sensitive to our operation. You see, that's kind of a big deal to us. But Needle, the girl likes you. So, she gave me a very hefty sum of money to get here first and show you through the tunnels so that you can talk to Crawford together. Now, here's the thing. I could do that. I could get the money from Needle, take you through my tunnels, get you to Crawford, and, you all have your little powwow civilized person conversation. But, you see, I'm just thinking, the boss is richer than the girl. And if I do what he says, I think I get more money. So, do you have a really compelling reason to why I should bail you out of the situation that you found yourselves in right now?
Are you saying I should be afraid of you?
Oh, no. No. Nah. I can't take all three of you. I mean, maybe you look pretty banged up, but
I look fine, but
Yeah, I'm doing fine.
upstairs
I'm
you've
doing
got a
better
lot
than
of
anyone.
You've got a lot of people with some weapons pointed at you. Now, I don't think they're gonna kill you. That's not Crawford's style. He kind of likes you, but this whole thing was not in his plan. And when things don't go in his plan, he kinda has a tendency to cut him loose.
No. Wait, let me understand this. So, our options are be dragged to Crawford by these men, or you take us to him in the tunnels.
Well, if I take you to him, then you get to talk to him with Needle, and you get to present a united front as to why the hell he should trust you.
Why is this different to you in any way? You get money regardless.
I like the kid.
Then is that not reason enough to do as she wishes?
Yeah, but I'm also a guy who needs to eat, so, you
Yes,
know.
but if she's offered you a substantial amount of money, listen, if it's silver you want, it's some silver I can provide.
Ah,
but
see,
I'm
there
not
you
go-
go. Now you're talking my language. See,
But I'm not going to sit here and write you a blank check now.
Sure. Just make a very very powerful promise that you will in the future.
How about this? You help
TikTok,
us.
they're gonna get here soon.
No, you
fast.
help us. And upon our names being cleared, you will receive a deposit of 500 silver coin, courtesy of the Alce Mining Company.
That's 50 gold.
Oh, no. Not silver coins as in currency. And she, I'm gonna do this purely for flavor, but it's kind of how I imagine the mining company like stores their wealth, not in silver bars. They make these big discs of silver.
Oh, see, now you're talking my language. Okay. All right. Kid's cute. She's a good kid. And she likes you for some reason. And she thinks that you can be trusted. The boss is way opposite. He doesn't like your dad at all, and he doesn't know what connections you have with him. So,
It's interesting that he seems to know so much about my father. It sounds like he's seen him, I dare say, more than I have in my life.
we've all seen him a little bit. Our organization deals in a lot of illicit goods. Your dad wanted his cut.
That's a very interesting industry you're working in.
Yeah,
I
it
dare
is.
say-
Makes a lot of money.
Oh, I know it does, because I know who he works for.
He's a tiefling too, right?
He's a tiefling too.
That's like their word. I'm not allowed to use that, but you guys can call each other that. All right.
Cool,
Alright.
cool. I'm just making sure that Thea's not about to lose it on this man.
I
I would
ain't
be
no
careful. Be careful with your words.
Yeah, of course. I ain't no snitch. Point is, though, I get to help you, and I get to help the kid, and I get lots of money. Seems like a good win. We have a deal. Now, the next step's gonna be convincing the boss that you're not associated with your dad, and I'm not gonna help you there. You just make sure you're still alive by the end of this so I can get my silver. You got it? We all swing?
I will.
I could throw this guy in the hole and nobody would know.
I unfortunately think he's useful.
Ugh,
Yeah, we kind
you're
of.
lucky you're useful there.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, fine. Let's go. I got a place. All right. He leads you through the tunnels, through his tunnels. Yeah, I found these a while back, but they're real useful still. About a few minutes pass, and you guys manage to return to Crawford's mansion.
So he had a tunnel in here the entire time. Alright.
Look, it's cool to be at this mansion, but I don't want to be standing on my legs. If we could perhaps find a good resting point, I think that would be a very good idea.
Oh,
Do
if
you
you
think-
want to sleep now, that's a great idea. They'll all come and kill you while you take your little nap.
Do you think perhaps Lord Crawford would be able to accommodate a chair for our friend?
Oh, yeah. I mean, he sits all the time.
Would that be serviceable for you, Aelfried?
Yes, yes.
Good luck and don't die. Otherwise, I'm gonna be real fucking pissed.
We'll do our best.
All
I'm
right.
gonna die just to piss you off, you little shite.
Oh, well, you don't have any money, so, you know.
Cool.
All right, you guys enter Crawford's office. Wrong song. You guys enter Crawford's office. Well, this is unexpected.
I heard that perhaps you were not the happiest with us.
It's nothing personal. It's just,
Felt personal.
well, you understand that Winston being a member of this organization is very sensitive information. And when I discovered it, it exposed just how powerful this group are. Nothing small.
You also took heard that perhaps you had some reservations because of my parentage.
I have some reservations because of all of you. Sparky is unpredictable, Mr. Grumblestone.
You're damn right.
You cannot be trusted. And while a loose cannon can be fun, it is not practical. Aelfric, I knew your mother,
Oh.
and I trust her. But you are not known to me, though you are the most trustworthy of the lot. And
Appreciate
Thea,
that.
you seem a good woman and a good ruler. But I do not know what connections you have with your father, and he and I do not get along. I respect.
You could have very simply asked, and I would have been happy to tell you that my connections with my father are very, very, very distant. I see the man maybe once a year, and he's had very little interest in my life and my person.
The influence that parents can have on their children is surprising at times. So I'm running through this very fun train of thought. Aelfric is somewhat trustworthy. Sparky is not trustworthy in any way. And
Come
Thea
on.
has connections to a man that I find to be very respectable, but at the same time distasteful. I am in the business of taking down a massive conspiracy that wraps through the city. It's very exciting, but at the same time, it is extremely risky. And while he says, and the moment that word exits his mouth, there's a large trunk on the other side of his office. It starts to shake violently. Ignore that.
Done.
That my circle of trust is very, very tight. Especially since Lord Winston's death is, as you know, a tragic accident that we should not try to expose, because even though truth is powerful, truth is a tool to be used sparingly. A tool that, when used incorrectly, is lost forever and can be wielded by my enemies.
I believe that perhaps there was a bit of a misunderstanding. This information that we found, I don't intend to just run to the guardsmen and yelling, "Oh, look, he was a part of a plot to kill our queen. He deserved to die," because that would do me no favors. I want to use this to find the people who did this to him.
Then you
Because this seems like he was silenced because he knew too much.
He wasn't silenced because he knew too much. I can tell you exactly why he was silenced.
Why?
Well,
Tell.
he... Do you know about Velnoth's lost fortress?
The one in the mountains, the one he was obsessed with, the one he...
Yes. That it is... Well, he died trying to get to it. And if anyone were to find it, the treasure trove of necrotic power within is enough to build an army. It's a center of magic. It's corrupting, and it's beautiful, and it's elegant, and it should never be found. I haven't gone searching for it myself, though the more I learned about Velnoth, the more I concluded that it's best not to be found. However, it seems his cultists are dedicated to finding this fortress and restoring Ardinia to its peak of power, to the empire it once was. I would find that to be very irritating, and so I have dedicated myself to preventing that from happening.
So, are you telling me that you killed Lord Winston?
No, he didn't. Needle walks in. He didn't kill Lord Winston.
Oh?
Then what did that have to do with his death?
I simply told her where he was. She took the act, all on her own.
You.
She I sent my Queen's Guard to go to interrupt his ritual. It backfired. It burned down the inn. I didn't know what to do. I panicked. I ran.
Queen's Guard.
Well,
Lord Winston was planning on trying to take out the Queen. It's all written right here.
well, yeah. I know.
You sent your Queen's Guard.
Yes. My name is Queen Ethelwyn. I ran away from the palace 2 months ago. And I don't know why they haven't said anything about it. But I need your help. And that's where we're going to end today's session.
Let's.
All
I
right.
had suspicions. I had suspicions, my friend.
Yep.
Mhm. I had them, but I was like, no, there's no way.
And that's it for today's episode of Crown of Deceit. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please do leave a like. If you want to see more of our content, our channels are linked in the description. And if you want to see more of my content, you can check out our Q&Play series where I answer your questions in a rambly and scripted format while playing some video games. And while you're there in the cards, subscribe to Crispy's Tavern to get more of our content as it comes out. And finally, if you want to leave your own stories and thoughts, go down in the comments down below. If you can't think of a comment, leave the comment basilisk to let me know you made it to the end of the video. And that's like, comment, subscribe. I will see you all next time. Farewell.